Ladies and gentlemen, I'm hanging out here with Nurse Doug, and we've been thinking about this whole incineration of a whole bunch of food. The United States government, back in Biden's time, purchased with USA Aid 500 metric tons of specialty food items. It's like high protein, high energy biscuits. That's meant for starving children. 500 metric tons basically feeds 1.5 million kids for a month. Starving children, like in Gaza and places like that. Now, back in March, there was a letter sent by one of the other aid organizations because this 500 metric tons of ready-to-go food had an expiration date, which is like now. And there were other world food organizations, charity organizations, that offered to distribute this food so it doesn't go to waste, because it was paid for $800 million in taxpayer money for USA Aid. Now, this is stuff that was to go many places. 3 months ago, they sent a letter to Rubio and to the Trump administration, senators and Congress people, saying that there was another organization that wanted to do that, and there is a expiration date, and they can't let all of this money and all this food go bad. There's too many starving kids. So what ended up happening is, of course, Trump ignored it because there's more important things to do. And USA Aid, the organization that paid for it all, that also does many plethora of other things in this world, including investigations into companies that lie about safety information and put their customers in danger, like the number of investigations against Elon Musk when he went in and totally torpedoed USA Aid. But anyway, this is besides the point. This 500 metric tons, there's been a hearing over and over again, day after day, on the Hill about what to do with this. The Trump administration has put out a letter basically saying they're incinerating it, they're burning it. They are literally burning $800 million of taxpayer money and food that could feed 1.5 million starving children for a month. Ladies and gentlemen, I do not care how much you think America wastes. There's humanity, there's logic, and there's fact. And none of them apply to the current administration. 500 metric tons of food being incinerated out of spite by the most vindictive, spiteful little prick that ever took office. And when I say little, I don't mean little, because we all know there's nothing, well, almost nothing little about that man. The bottom line: there is not a MAGA Republican in this world that's truly wants what's best for America and is okay with this. There is not a human being in this world with any modicum of kindness or any modicum of human decency that will be okay with this. But yet the entire Trump administration doesn't blink an eye. And this is who you voted for, MAGA? This is who you voted for, Republicans? This is what you see as making America great again. Are you happy yet? Over 1.5 million starving children for a month, just being burned by some vindictive orange turd who's got a problem with the rest of the world as he steals championship trophies from soccer teams. How much more of a piece of shit does this guy have to prove himself to be before the rest of you wake the hell up? Pull the political head out of your ass and recognize that America's not getting great again. We're turning into Germany in the 30s. But that's what you want, right? MAGA? You traitors. Every single one of you. Right, Doug?